What's going on with this guy over here?
What I use them?
It's just a false tripod?
Yeah.
Because I was talking to that for 20 minutes. What the hell you want me to do that?
So you were talking to a tripod for 20 minutes?
I thought it was the camera.
There's no camera on it.
Well, now I know. Thanks. Marco put up a fake tripod with no camera on it. Well, it's a real tripod, but there's just no camera on it. So I was talking to that
tripod. So it took you 20 minutes to realize that there's no camera on it.
It was more like 15, but...
So it took you 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Cause the same game we all worship, keep fighting, we're rising, it's all worth it. Brothers and sisters, stick together, staying strong. Within this boot is where we all belong. Different colour, same game we all worship, keep fighting.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. It's been a few crazy days or even weeks since the last time we recorded a video. Juventus finally have a coach. As you see by this title, Maurizio Sarri is the new coach of Juventus. It was expected, given these last few weeks, all the rumors that were said. Imagine you told us when Juventus and Napoli were fighting for the Scudetto 2 years ago, that he would be the coach of Juventus one day.
It's pretty crazy because you never think he's one of those people. You never think, oh, he's not gonna go there. He loves this club. He loves that club.
Born in Naples.
But it happened, man.
He's not the first coach born in Naples to coach Juventus. Lippi was too. And a few others.
I find it crazy, but it's a different time right now. Everyone's doing what's best for their careers, so yeah.
And he kept saying that he's not a traitor because he didn't go from Napoli to Juventus. He went from Napoli to Chelsea and then Juventus.
Does that make a difference?
To be honest, I don't think that's really how it goes. But
before this was official, Insigne was actually saying if he goes there, it'll kind of be like a backstabber.
But anyway, we got to move past that because we will have a podcast where we're going to get really into that. And we also are going to have a video with Ludovico tomorrow giving down a tactical breakdown. Ludovico's calling it Sarrismo 101 of his tactics, how he plays in a 4-3-3. So that's going to be good. Stay tuned for that tomorrow or the next day. But let's get into this video because Sarri officially joins Juventus. This is, as a Juventus fan, the most revolutionary coach I think Juventus could have signed. You know, he's a coach that loves beautiful football. You know, he said many times in the past he'd rather finish in second place playing beautiful football than winning itself. And it's almost the complete opposite mentality of Juventus, where their motto is winning isn't the only thing that's important, it's the only thing that matters. Oftentimes, Allegri has said he doesn't care about playing beautiful as long as it's winning. So you're going from 0 to 100 so quick. And I think it's hit all Juventus fans in the sense where they're not sure what to think about him. You know, he's doing part-time banking until he took over an 8th division team. He took over for passion, and he's made his way up because of how different and how attacking his style of football is. I would say for me, personally, he was not my first choice for Juventus. I think obviously Guardiola was the first choice. And then for me was Conte, but I would have put him in that third tier as he's not a horrible backup. He's a very good coach. The thing is, I have question marks over Juventus and him buying into each other's philosophies, because I think Juventus need to learn from him how to play good football, because this Juventus should be playing better than it was, but he also needs to learn how to win a little bit more like Juventus does. And I think if you put those things together, it can be powerful, but I think it's going to take some time.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, you brought up a good point about that. I'm sure they wouldn't be together right now if Sarri didn't agree about that. It's going to be a whole revolutionary thing. How many times, I think every video we made when we talked about Juventus, I think we complained about how they played, how unattractive they played, how Allegri's not doing anything good, how all this, just talking about their ugly football. But now, Mark also tweeted on his personal. He was like, now you guys are getting what you want for all the Juve fans. You're going to see...
I'm honored.
No, I just saw someone else retweet. I don't follow you. But you guys are... Juve fans are actually going to see some beautiful football. And is that going to cost them the winning mentality? That's the question.
It's a huge jump right away, but I think it's going to take you back. I think Juve could lose the Scudetto the first season to take one step back to try to take 2 forward. I agree with Ludovico's mindset where he thinks that in 8 to 12 months time, Juventus will be better off, but also it's going to be what's at his disposal, because Sarri cannot work with the midfield that's at Juventus' disposal that has no technical ability other than Miralem and Pjanic. They're going to need another 2 guys in the midfield, whether Ramsey and whoever the next guy is, hopefully Pogba or Milinkovic-Savic or somebody like that.
Yeah, keep going.
But Sarri's going to need to mold this team. If you watched, Napoli played a brand of football that was identifiable by everyone, and Juventus is going to have this brand of football that's attractive to everyone. But again, that winning spirit, where Juventus have never really played great football, but they won, at least in Italy, not in Europe. And there's this, I think, gray area where what does it take to get to the next step? And I think Juventus have realized we need to have an identity and we need to have a real good solid foundation and a plan for the next 3 years. And I think that that's why Juventus have gotten Sarri. Again, I don't think we could have predicted this, but I really do think it could be really good. But I could see how it will take taking a step back first. And there's a lot of question marks, but this video is about his potential formation at Juventus. So this is what Sky Sport Italia put as what they think it could be. I'm gonna say right now, this is not realistic. In my opinion, not realistic.
Read it off.
Even in the slightest. The defense is completely the same, and I'll say this, I will be very, 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 very happy if Cancelo is still there as the right back, which I don't think he will be because he might be in Manchester City. The midfield is Pogba, Pjanic, and Ramsey, which I think could happen. I think that that's more realistic. But now you go Ronaldo, Icardi, and Federico Chiesa. This is 350 million in a team, and you're already losing Dybala, who I think one of the things I like about Sarri is that Dybala might be able to find that form because Dybala and Sarri have similar mindsets to me. I'm assuming
That's true. He's
of how they like to play with the ball.
He's a Sarri kind of player.
For me, he is. And to go to 3 up top like that, I don't see this as realistic at all. This is what Sky say could happen. It goes based off lots of different
Dude,
rumors.
half the team is new over there.
And you're still not getting a center back.
It's a lot of
and you're spending all that money and you're still not getting a center back. I think the midfield and defense needs to be priority. Anything else you have after, okay, you want to buy a luxury guy up top, you want a guy, but to me, even if you went Dybala, Ronaldo, and Costa up top, you would have a fantastic attack that could be one of the best in Europe. And I'm just not completely sold on spending money on Icardi and Chiesa. But there is another formation from Gazzetta, which is a lot more realistic, and this is without really signing anyone, which is kind of weird, but this is what Gazzetta have. They have Cancelo being sold, De Sciglio on that right back.
Dream team.
Bernardeschi, Ronaldo, and Douglas Costa up top. I'm telling you right now, Inter win the Scudetto with this team if you have to play. The midfield, Ramsey, Pjanic, and Emre Can, Sarri is going to be killing them.
Dude, everyone keeps
talking
talking about Ramsey. They're making it seem like he's like a top 5-star signing. I just feel like everyone's talking about. They're like, oh,
one person?
No, I seen a lot of people were like, Ramsey.
Give us your sources.
You want me to put the ads to the people?
Yeah,
I'll listen after the video.
Okay. Very good.
They're saying
I can't wait to see if that happens.
They're saying, oh, the midfield's fine. We have Ramsey. As if Ramsey completes the midfield.
I don't think anybody says that.
You're not checking Twitter, man.
Oh, I'm on Twitter, yeah.
But I don't think you're getting Pogba. I think they just need another good player in midfield that's gonna. And hopefully they don't lose anyone. Because at the end of the day, I think that's Juve's biggest problem. Not even the defense. I think midfield, if they don't target that, how the hell are they gonna go for what they've been going for the past few years?
This team is not a step up in Champions League at all. At least that second team that I showed.
Crazy.
Yeah, the first team is
way too crazy,
which is not realistic.
Yeah.
And I think that more so with Sarri, you're gonna get that philosophy. You're gonna get that mindset. But again, it's gonna take time, and it's gonna be interesting to see some of the senior players at Juventus who have never played this style, how they are going to adapt. I've been binge watching Sarri videos of Sarri ball at Chelsea and at Napoli. And players, you have to be comfortable on the ball. You have to be comfortable in playing one-touch football. Everything is quick. Everything is movement. The wings are high up. Everyone is always moving, and there's no slacking.
And they play the ball to the back, too.
If one person doesn't do his job, it doesn't work. That's why he's been criticized for only playing 11 players or 12 players. And this is another thing he's going to have to work on, is making a roster full, which Allegri, I think, always did a very good job on. But again, as Ludovico said, at Juventus, you have a lot more quality in your bench than maybe he's had at Napoli and at Chelsea, and that's the reason why, because he couldn't trust anybody else. But I think there's a lot of question marks over this. I think that it makes this Serie A so much more interesting. I think Chelsea fans who want Sarri gone, you are absolutely crazy. I see people celebrating him leaving, and I just think to myself, this is literally the losers in this. I know Napoli fans are pissed. Some Juve fans have mixed feelings. Chelsea are the losers in all this. They just lost a top coach who got you the highest expectations you could possibly have last season, and he left because he didn't feel wanted.
They did the same thing with Conte too. Yo,
Yep.
these Chelsea fans are so quick to judge. It's insane.
I would say even Chelsea.
Not all of them. Before we say not all of them.
No, the
I
ones
feel
who
like
are saying
the
that
ones
it's
that are
good,
saying that
Sarri is leaving and Lampard is the guy. Give me a damn break. He did unbelievable in his first year, and in your first year with Sarri, it takes time to transition. Guys, you gotta let us know down below how you feel about this whole situation. It is pretty ridiculous. Like I said, we've got Ludovico who's gonna come on. So if you have questions, let us know now. We'll have this video up in time before we shoot with Ludo. And we'll see what you guys want to say from him. He's gonna have a nice little tactics board, and also our tank tops, guys. Today's the last day if you want to pre-order our tank tops.
Today,
get them while they're hot.
Tonight, midnight
available.
Eastern time. Yeah, last time, and we're taking them off the site, so no one else is gonna be able to.
Yeah, we might have a few strays here and there, but you won't get the color exact. You might not get the color that you exactly wanted. So if you want one, head on over at ItalianFootballTV.com to rock a Calcio tank top. Guys, as always, make sure you subscribe if you're new. Comment down below your thoughts. And as always, we'll talk to you soon. Ciao, ragazzi.
Ciao, guys.